got some music on now for us, so we can be entertained.
Have you made sure that it's not too loud for the...
Nah, the settings for that are all great.
Oh, they're still the same.
Yeah, so that works just fine.
Okay.
You just see my head. Bloop. See my head? There you go. Everyone's coming up now. Right, so today we are going to be putting on this dragon. That is also currently for sale. Oh, I didn't actually put his auction. I should probably update the comics box with that. I will just quickly do that now. Yes, the dragon is for salesies. So I'll just quickly pop that in the description box, which I was supposed to do before. There we go. I'll be like, auction for said dragon. Dragon. Stop that there. Control C, Control V. I think it updates itself automatically. Or maybe it'll just update itself at the end of this. It'll update itself at the end of the stream. Oh, and we can also read your comments. Once the dragon's on, we'll start reading people's comments and answering them along the way. It's just kind of hard to read from this far away. So yeah, this dragon is up for auction currently on the dealer's den. So check out the link that is in the description box. However, it might not be uploaded until after the live stream has gone uploaded, live, whatever, it's live now. But yeah.
Well, you posted the link on Twitter.
I did. The link has been posted up on Twitter, on both of my Twitter accounts. So yeah, I just wanted to give a brief demonstration of what he looks like currently, how you get into him, and then I'll take the camera off of the metal stand it's currently on and kind of just do a bit more of a detailed show around of his finer features.
Precious baby.
I'll take the head. Drop kick. Yeah, so he is, I am 163 centimeters tall. So it does fit someone around about that height. If you're shorter, that's fine. If you're taller than 163, if you're only taller by a few centimeters, maybe even 5 centimeters, I think you could get away with still wearing it. But we'll see, because you're taller than me, or are we the same height?
You apparently might be a few inches taller.
Or centimeters.
Or centimeters, sorry.
Possibly, yeah. Oh, well, we'll just have a look. So he has, how many does he have? He has 5 pockets on this costume. So you've got one pocket here. On the inside, there's a pocket with a zipper on it, and you put the zipper up or down to take the foam, the polyfill. All it is polyfill like this from pillows, and that's what he's stuffed in. So when you're traveling to overseas cons, what you can do is take all the stuffing out, put them down into a suitcase, and then restuff them once you get to the country that you're at. Just buy pillows, they're really cheap. So yeah, there's a pocket there, a pocket here, tail? Obviously on the other 2 legs, and then yeah, the tail. Where? Oh, there it is. Like, where's the tail gone? This big tallywagger.
Tallywag.
No!
Get your wing wong out of my face.
Dum-dum. So yeah, you just want to gently slide one leg in at a time. You just kind of wiggle it up. Normally you wear tights as well, so your legs don't get, so it's easier for your leg to glide in and out, but this will work. This will do.
Or sports tights or whatever.
Yeah, sports tights, but this will work for now. So yeah, just wiggle on in your first leg. Always have a helper to help you into this costume. I find is the most easiest way.
Especially with the feet. Is there
Yeah.
something stuffed in your feet?
You just kind of have to wiggle and figure it out. There's like...
No, I said is there stuffed in the feet?
In
Like,
his feet?
yeah. Have you got polyfill in there?
Can I see? Maybe you put your foot in the wrong area.
No, I put it in the foot.
Oh, there's a tiny bit of weird stuff in there. Why'd you put it there? It would have just fallen out.
Oh, when you were stuffing it.
Just a bit of extra stuffing.
It's okay. Spoon for a lot.
Like if the zipper from the back pocket was open a little bit,
Maybe it
some
was
might have fallen out of
wiggled
that
out.
pocket and then gone right into the shoe. If they need support, just hold your person. I'm holding you. I am your moral support. Lean on me, damn it! Lean on me! So yeah, you just get into it one leg at a time and just, yeah, wiggling around and jumping and doing this.
I think I just have a bit more ass fat than Juliet does.
It all gets it into place.
Wedgie.
Hey, he's coming along. Oh, I'm gonna get his brush and do the brushing. He needs a good brush anyway, so I might as well do it on live stream. Oh wow, you got those on by yourself. sometimes I require a little bit of help for doing that.
Because I'm more skilled at getting suits on menu.
Well, professional. Maybe just stand a tiny bit back, even though you might smack your tail into the wall. Can you see that now? Yay! Hi! I'm not even on the screen. How's me?
There.
Yeah. So obviously your hands are quite useless once you have the suit on. You can't zip her up or anything. Zip her yourself, go. Just not quite. But yeah, just make sure that the collar isn't tucked in and that it's nice and good. Where's his chest padding? So I do have chest padding for Dragon.
Might clean it up
I
a
will
bit, not have it as a foam.
I'll definitely be cleaning
This
this
was a
up.
quick suit when she made it.
When I made it, I didn't have overly, I just kind of skipped a few corners, so I didn't cover this in fabric, but I will cover this in a nice
Is the
fabric.
UVA foam in the wings supposed to be behind or in front of the hands?
I like to have it in front.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a bit of EVA foam that runs down the middle of the wings, just to keep them a little, to give them a little bit of structure. So
Well, it was only because I had it this side, but I was like,
Yeah.
I got it to one side.
if you have the foam on the outside here instead of behind your hand, it just means that you've got something to grab hold of to like flap around a bit easier. I find you have a little bit more control over the floppy
Yeah.
wings. Oh, and also special feature. Oh no! Get Carrie! What is it?
You're making her stress.
Oh no! Squeaky toys are the best, aren't they? But yeah. Oh my god! Carrie, no. No, Carrie. You're trying to button it. Down. Vicious poodle, it's a warning.
No, it's not a poodle, it's a sheep.
Oh, sorry, sheep. But yeah, I'll definitely cover this in a nice fabric so that it's not so grungy looking. But yeah, this just, I slide it right in here. And it just makes him have like a nice little, what do you call it? Like a chest
Masculinity.
bone. Like, yeah.
Just, it sticks up my poof.
Yeah, no poofness.
But also, I think probably whoever wins the auction will get, we might add it in some little ice pack pockets so you can
Oh yeah.
cool yourself.
No, I wear ice pack pockets
Oh, do you?
with this for sure. What I've actually got, and it will come with this. Do you have it here? Darn it, I should. How about you entertain them for a minute while I run to the end of the room and grab it. Kiwi berry. Oh, little baby. Oh, good entertaining. You shut the door. It doesn't matter. He doesn't need to be here. Yes, these will be coming with the costume because these are extremely needed. So yeah, these are nice show packs. Dog. Yeah, she needs to be with us for some reason. Yeah, chill packs. So these freeze in the refrigerator. They freeze obviously in the freezer as well, but they do freeze in the fridge as well, and they are slow releasing. So when you're wearing them, they can last up to 4 hours in costume. But these slip into this little doodacky device that I made. Yeah, they slip into here, and then I just put this around my waist like this, and do the Velcro up.
And you have the padding on top
This
to hold it up.
This obviously will fall forward, but then I put the chest pad right there and zip it up. Yeah. So just pretend she's wearing those, because those do fit quite nicely into this pocket.
I've got a bit more chest.
Yeah, then when you zip it up, just make sure you've got the hair out of the way.
Hair.
The fur, fake fur. And
The
then
faux
zip it all
fur.
the way up. Like so. Look at that beautiful chest. Oh my gosh, it looks so like bright on there. Like the colors. Oh, there you go. It's actually a lot greener than what it's showing on the screen, but
It's probably
you
the
can-
lighting.
Yeah,
from
you can just see the
window.
pictures in the auction because they are much more truer to what colors he is currently. Shall we shove the head on?
Okay.
Alright.
You're like, shall we do it?
Oh yeah, and this costume will also come with a cute little Sparky bandana. Can you see it? It's got little Sparky dragons all over this bandana.
Merch!
Yeah! Oh, I should probably mention now though that
I
I'm
like
not...
everyone's like, put on the hair!
No, I will not until I finish my piece. The character Sparky, the dragon, is not what I'm auctioning off. I'm only auctioning off the costume, but I will be keeping the character. So when I do auction this off,
It's
if
gonna
you read the
be
auction, it's got all the information on it. But I will be changing
some of the
designs so that he is a different character when I sell it. But I'm only going to change the design
by stripes.
Oh no, once the whoever wins, yeah, whoever
so
wins the auction will get. They can communicate with me, and we can talk more about what they would like to be changed, and if he wants anything else added, or maybe talk, because I'm 163 centimeters tall. If they're like say 10 centimeters taller, I can always add a bit more fabric around the legs, or maybe even around the torso, just to extend it, so someone who's taller than me or a bit bigger than me can also wear the costume. Because it would be pretty easy, like if you're a bit bigger in the waist, I can just add a bit more fabric down this seam line and just extend it. It wouldn't be too hard. Yeah. Especially from changing a lot of the stripes designs.
Yeah, how many stripes do you remember?
Too many stripes!
How many you hand sewed?
10.
Oh yeah. Turn around.
Too many! Alright, we're putting the head on. Oh, actually no, we're not putting the head on. I'm gonna show what it looks like on the inside, if it will show. It just looks like black.
Eye holes.
You can barely see the eye holes poking out from there. It's just black on the inside.
It's just a bucket head foam, so there's no moving jaw or anything.
Smells fine.
It smells fine.
Yeah, we're not smokers. Me and my husband, we don't smoke, and nor do the people who have worn Sparky. So like a few people of my friends have put it on and then taken it off, but no one's done any vaping or smoking or any like weird smelly
Everyone's still
things
yelling
around.
Yeah.
No, I will not put that. Okay. I did it. I put the head on.
I don't think they meant
I put it on wrong. Put all the fur in my mouth. Actually, I'll just quickly show this. There is a Velcro-y patch on the head, so this connects to that connects down over here. So that this just is kind of kept up a little bit. So that will go like that, and then the head will just go on top of that to keep the neck in place. Okay, we'll put it on now.
Okay.
There you go. Look, it's not a moving jaw, so it's really easy to put the head on. And then just straighten out the neck.
Oh, it stinks! Smells like sweat.
Sweat! Okay, well, what do you call it? Deodorize?
Deodorant.
No?
We will put alcoholic smells.
Yeah. He'll have a proper clean down because he hasn't been fully cleaned in a while. Hey! Ta-da! Take it away, Sparky! Shake that booty! Shake it! Yeah, there we go! It's a thick boy! Thick tail! Thick thighs! And just look at them legs! Them legs! Save me! I'll give you a little quick brush down. You're so cute. There we go. Do your hairstyle and your cheeks. Oh yeah, you like that? You like it? Make it look all poofy. Yeah, there you go. Does that feel good?
Feels weird.
Does it?
Yeah.
Like getting brushed while in suit?
Yeah.
I think it's easier to brush the suit while it's on someone.
Because then you can push the
then
direction on the body.
You're pushing onto the person instead of pushing onto nothing that just wants to collapse and fall down. Yeah. Just a little quick one just so your hair looks so nice and pretty. Ta-da! Ta-da!
I'm all fluffy.
You're all fluffed up. Cute. Alright, maybe I'll grab the camera now and do some close-up shots of just what you look like.
I'll just make sure I'm in the center.
Yep, and then I'll bring this
so
around.
You can get a nice round around.
Yeah, so there's the head. Oh no, I'll show off the tongue. So there is a little clicky device right here. So it clicks. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. So that just clicks into there. Just gotta push hard. And then the tongue stays in like this. So that's like the normal tongue mode. And then you can just pull on it and take it out, and it can go to the left or the right or down the center. So he can look all floppy and silliness. The eyes on here are 3D printed with a buckram mesh here, but I'm more than happy to change the eyes if somebody wants a different style eye after the auction.
What color?
Any color they want. Yeah, any color. Yeah. Just talk to me about what you want to do. Let's show off the wingdings, shall we? So the wings are attached to the suit quite securely. Yep, you got the little squeaker pads here. He's got a little bit of dirty marks on his wingerdingers, but what I will do for sure is give this a full-on bath. I'll probably give him a bath, clean him up really well, and then dry him out, brush him out, and then do the editing jobs that need to get done on him after the auction is finished. So he'll be like all sparkly and brand new again, ready for shipping to wherever he goes. The toes, let's go zoom on. The toes are probably the most, whoops. Yeah. The toes and the feet are probably the most damaged, but I am looking at repairing like the undersoles of the feet. So the toes have little rips on them from where he's been, whoa.
Where, lift up its heart.
Yeah, where he's been running around. So say if the customer who wins wants a different colored toe, we could discuss that. And even change the colors of the toes if he wants them, so I can put, like, we can chop these off and put new ones on, or just leave them as is. However, yeah, more than happy to talk about that sort of stuff. Could you lift one foot up? I'll grab it with, oh, there you go. So you can see underneath it's quite dirty, but what I'm going to be doing is getting more of this. I've got this green fur already, and I'll put probably new pads onto the green fur and then attach a whole new indoor foot, soft plushiness over the feet. So those, so those will look pretty much brand new.
Like we did for, is it Lexi?
Laxi? Yeah, he'll look similar to Laxi Dragon on the underside. What? You get your wingerdings? So kawaii! Oh gosh! Oh no! Getting caught up. Oh, I know. You can turn around and show off the tail. So maybe just do a side view to start with. I'll start up here at the top where the neck is, so that people can see. Right, these are the ears. They look really good, like ears. Good job, ears. Here are the nice horns. Oh, so you can see there's a tiny bit of damage. Maybe it's hard to tell, but a naughty cat came along and started chewing on the tips of his horns. So there's a few tiny little holes on both sides of the horns. But it's so minor, you'll never really notice it. Here's the Velcro that Velcros onto this part. I might even change that and make that magnets, because I don't use Velcro anymore these days. I just use magnets for holding the neck down, so I'll probably just chop that off, really. And
well, especially because Velcro might wear out.
It does. It wears out over time, and hair gets stuck in it. It's not a very good product to use. This was obviously made about 3 or 4 years ago. It was quite a while ago now.
It was when you went to America.
Yeah, which was, maybe almost 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, it might have been,
yeah. So yeah, this yellow neck anyway turns into a yellow fin that then turns.
You made this guy before Saber, didn't you?
Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, way before Saber. Yeah, but the fins go down to here. Glorious fins. Glorious fins. Yeah, they hold up really nicely.
Nice sturdy.
Yeah, they're still doing their thing. They're really strong. I think there's plastic. There's a bit of plastic in each black spiky part, and it seems to hold up quite well. Like, she's just standing there, just kind of move side to side, and the fins just stay up quite nicely. Obviously, if you bend over, I think they flop to one side. Not really. They're actually staying up. Sometimes they do flop over, if you're running around doing a lot of things, sometimes they fall over to one side or the other. But generally, if you're storing it properly, it'll stay up like this and be good. You want to open your wings while standing backwards? Yeah. Floppy flop flop.
What's my foldy fold?
Foldy flaps.
Hold my foldy flaps.
Holdy holds. Cute. Is there anything else I should mention? I might turn to the questions. Yes, let's see the questions on here. I'll just shove this back up here then. Is that where it should be? Maybe a little bit lower. Yeah, look at the cute dragon. Well, I read out some comments. Let's see what the comment. Yeah, if you have any questions for me about this dragon, now is your time to ask those questions. Swoogity swoogity, that booty booty. Did you show the inside of the head? Lock her out. I did show the inside of the head. I'll just put that down a little. I showed the inside of the head, but you couldn't really see very well because it was quite dark. So maybe I'll take, at the end of this video, I'll take the webcam off again and just kind of shove the webcam straight up into the head so you can see it a bit better. Oops, let's have a look, grab over here. How big is the head? The head is quite big, so gosh, it should fit most sized heads because it's actually really big on me to the point where you can shake your head around. You can even like swivel your head. Can you feel like you can swivel your head around in it?
It's actually quite snug in my head.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's probably because your ponytail. You've got that.
No, I got my hair down
You
there.
do at the moment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless it's the
Yeah.
scarf holding it down as well with the...
Possibly. I've had some pretty big dudes who have like massive heads and they've put on the head and they're like, oh, this fits me great. So I will take better measurements of the inside of the head and post those up onto the auction after this as well. I posted some measurements like how tall I was and how much I weighed, but I didn't put the measurements of the head. So I'll make sure to get the measurements for the head and put that down, and the measurements for the feet, because I saw someone, I think, was asking how big, what shoe size does this fit and how tall can you be? You can be as tall, how tall? Okay, there's going to probably be a limit to how tall you can be. I can edit the costume to make it a bit taller for someone who's like 10 centimeters bigger than me. But if you'll say 20 centimeters taller,
bit too much.
it might be a bit much because you can only add,
maybe I'll be like add a few in the leg.
yeah, you can add a few like centimeters, like 10 centimeters in the legs. But I'm not sure if you can add it in the torso just because of the fins. I can't really like cut it in half and then add more to it. So if you're 163 centimeters like me, then you're perfect. But if you're a bit taller, say 5 or 10, then I would have to edit the legs and just add a little bit more green in the feet. So yeah, that should work out quite well. Because do you think there's any more room in here? If someone was
actually
tall?
snug sitting
Yeah,
on
it's
me.
quite snug. So if you're, yeah, it's definitely, I would say 163 to 165 would be the maximum that person could fit. 165 would be the max. Anyone over that would definitely need to edit the costume for. Alright, let's have a look. Any more questions? How do the wings fit on? Is it one whole sleeve? Yes. It's one entire sleeve. So you just put your arm straight in here and your hands are here. So her thumb goes in there so you can wiggle it. And then the rest of your fingers are just right here. They do not go down these parts at all. I mean, you can if you try, but no. It's just all attached as one. And so are the feet. The feet are attached to the bodysuit. Everything is attached to the bodysuit except for the head. However, you can deflate the pillows because all the thighs and the tail are pillows that you can unzip on the inside of the costume and deflate to make it smaller to fit into a suitcase. It has been done. I went to America with this guy and I fit the entire bodysuit into one suitcase. I just Tetrised the heck out of it and got it in there. And then the head I took with me on the plane. I want one so bad for Christmas. Well, you can. Oh my gosh, what are you doing to me? What are you doing? How high can the arms go?
That high.
That high.
That high without the wing flap pulling.
Yeah. So if you bend at the elbow, then your arms can go all the way like this.
But straight.
But you can't go like, you can't do this.
You have to do YMCA.
Yeah, well, like, how do the wings? Oh yeah, here's that one. How high? Why is she so damn cute? I don't understand. These are mysterious questions. I don't know the answer to life, you know?
Why? Why not?
Carrie, get out of here. Would you make it smaller for anyone? Well, how small are we talking? Because if you're only 150 centimeters, it would still probably fit you and look nice still. Like, normally when someone is smaller on a fursuit, the fursuit still looks pretty good on them. If anything, it'll make you look like really cute and chibi, because the head is quite big, and if you're short, then it's kind of just like, ah, look at me, I have massive feet, wings, tail, and a head. So it's like really cute and chibi-like. But I could, if you really wanted me to edit it to make it a bit smaller, I could probably do that. How long did it take to make this fluff butt? It took me, it was really weird because I started with the head, and the head was probably 3 or 4 months because it was my own personal suit, so I was staggering quite a bit.
You took it to
I did
Alcon,
I
the
took
New
it to
Zealand
Alcon.
Percon. Remember when you said you have to come? I don't want to go by myself.
You have to come with me. But I just took the head, and I didn't take the whole body because it wasn't done yet.
Yeah.
So I finished the head. But yeah, it took ages just because I was working on it in my spare time. So I can't really tell you how many hours was spent on the head. The rest of the body I made the year after. And I finished the entire thing and took it to FC in, gosh, it was
San
like 3.
Jose.
Yeah, no, oh yeah, FC. San Jose 3 years ago, I would imagine now. 2 years ago, 3 years? I
think
forget.
it's 3. You was living in the other country.
I forget.
You were living in your other house.
Yeah. How does you change color? By sewing, I suppose.
Take them out and replace.
Replace the soles. How many suits have you made? Maybe 150? I think it's about 150. How is attached the jiji to your body? They're just pillows. If you go back to the beginning of this video, or even just 5 minutes ago, I described about how the legs have pillowy parts in them.
They're stuffing.
Oh, out of curiosity, will you be making the sandals for Dragon's feet in case the new owner wants to go outside? Yes! Actually, he already has sandals. But, again, they're at the room. Entertain the people again. How am I so unprepared for this? I can't find his sandals. So I shove them down here. I can't see them. Darn it. Oh, well, I'll just use these to show what they kind of look like. So he does, this costume will come with his own sandals because I made him sandals when I took him over to America. They look similar to these, but obviously 5 times bigger. Yeah, these are what Saber's feet sandals look like. I'll just do a little zoomy, like so. And they've got little clicky bits to go around in places. I wish I knew where they were now. Oh, it's so annoying. I couldn't find them in the other room though. But yes, he will definitely come with sandals. That's what I'll have to do. I'll have to make a list on the auction of all the items that come with Dragon-Sparky as well. Because he'll have sandals, ice packs, the ice pack holders, the chest floof thing.
My boobs.
Was there anything else that goes with him? Not that I know. A bone! Nom nom. What a good boy. Sure, why not? We'll throw the bone in too. That's cute, right?
Did I get it?
Did you get what?
I got it.
Oh yeah, you did. Good job. Good job, team. Ow! That's my butt.
I dropped it.
That's my butt. Bad. Is the blind spot bad? Shall we do the blind spot test?
Okay.
Okay, so can you see my hands?
No. No.
You see
Now.
Okay, so you see here?
Yes.
And then from behind, say when you see my hands.
Stop.
So from here to about here. Here to here. Yeah, what I also find is because you can't see in front of you so much, what I like to do is when I'm wearing the head is I will look out, both of my eyes will look out one of the eyes. So I'll turn the head like this, and my face will still be facing forward, but I'll be looking out of one eye at a time. So instead of having him always positioned straight on my head, I'll kind of turn him a little bit sideways, and both my eyes will be looking out of one eye, and then I'll kind of swap it around. Yeah, you learn some interesting techniques of what's easiest to view. You can also view out of the mouth as well, a little bit. Hi. So yeah, that's like a child viewing area. So it's like you can see the little children running behind you. You can look at the eyes, but you're not going to see the kids.
Children I can eat.
But if you look at the mouth, you can kind of like, oh, there's some kids in front of me. Okay, I won't squash them then. Or give them a boot.
Go my boot. Ah!
I think that's about all the most interesting questions that I can think of. Ah! Sparky! Sparky, no! The fur is just from Mendel's. It's just your standard Punky Muppet. Punky Muppet.
Ow!
Punch in the boob.
I mean, what?
The auction is in New Zealand dollars. I believe it's stated on the auction as well. That was just one of the comments. You boys. Wait, she's selling it? Yes! Yes, I am selling her dragon because I just don't wear the costume anymore. Now that I've got Saber-Sparky, I'll grab her. Now that I've got Saber-Sparky, I just find myself wearing this one all the time. Like, I just don't have time to wear this one when all I want to do is wear this one. So I decided...
she's more compact and easier to take it
She is.
around?
She's a lot smaller and easier to take around. And I don't know, I do really crazy things in costume. And I can't
more
do
active.
that. Yeah, like, you know, skiing.
I mean, you went on a bouncy castle in the sky.
I did. I do like skiing and stuff in this one. So I prefer something that's a bit smaller now. But this was a lot of fun. Like, when I go back and I watch videos of how it looks and how it interacts, I do like it quite a bit because it's just so interesting. Like, the proportions of it are really nice, the wings, the tail. But
my thighs.
Yeah, you definitely can't wear it for as long as, say, I can wear this one. Although I did wear it for, I think it was...
You said 5 or something else?
No, I think it was 4. I think it was 4 hours was the most I wore this, and that was at FC. Yeah. But yeah, I like wearing this one because it's small and compact now. So
and that's you.
Yeah, that is the reason why I sell you. I'm sorry.
You don't love me, Mom.
I don't. Well, no, I do. I do love you. I'm keeping the character, okay?
Oh, okay.
I'm keeping the character, but selling the suit.
Are you just giving me a new haircut?
Yeah, just a new haircut.
Okay.
Yeah. Change some designs and stripes, and then sell you onto the world.
You just boot me.
I did. Vicious monster.
I love you.
Let's have a look. How big is that tail? How big is the tail?
So thick.
Alright, let's get that measuring stick out, shall we? How big is the tail? The tail is 80 centimeters. Woo! Everyone cheer! Ah! 80. Well, if you go from the tip to kind of the base, 80 centimeters.
Oh God! Mama, no.
Mama, no. Were you dabbing before? Everyone's saying dab, dab, dab. Were you dabbing when I left the room?
No, I was dancing.
You were dancing, okay. Sure. do. Right, I think we're gonna tie it up now. This live stream has been going for half an hour. Yay. I think I've answered most of the interesting questions, and I've definitely figured out what I need to add more to the auction. So I'll definitely add the head measurement, the foot measurement, how big the feet can be inside the costume. I'll say
length and shrink you could do.
Yeah, length and shrink, yep. And I think there's a bit more. Oh, all the things that come with it, yeah. So I'll make those list stuff and add that to the auction listing. But all the other information you might want to know about the costume will be found at the auction. So follow the link below to the auction. And in the meantime, Sparky will say, fare thee well.
Fare thee well.
Stop. He's still going. They can still see you. They can still see you.
They?
Oh, actually, should we say fare thee well? Should we make you naked?
Oh, okay.
We'll quickly make you naked.
Ah!
Oh yeah.
Ah! Help me!
Cool.
I'm all sweaty.
So sweaty.
You want to touch my sweat?
No, I'll just do this.
So hot.
And then take out the dingy thingy.
And that was only 30 minutes and I'm dying.
But
it's a very hot day today.
It is. It's like almost the middle of summer here in New Zealand.
Like about, I think it was like 22 today.
I'm out. I'll blow on you, make you all cool. And then just one leg at a time.
Or think thin.
Think thin thoughts. I'll do this leg first.
Okay.
But this is why you wear tights, because it makes pulling the legs out a whole lot easier.
Especially if you sweat a lot.
Yeah, because if you sweat and then the fur will start to stick
Pull
to
me out. It will start to stick to your thigh. There we go.
Ta-da!
Oh, so heavy.
And that's how you get out of a sweaty, sweaty hot suit.
Oh, my ass is sweaty.
Oh, and on that note, we say bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay.